Avoid 10 mistakes women make in the early dating stage. Throughout your dating journey, it is essential to be aware that certain things are just off-turning, and you should simply strive to abstain from doing them. While we are all different and have different needs and requirements, when it comes to dating, those tips are universally valid. Doing these items will not automatically drive away the object of your desire. To a certain extent, we all do them. It is impossible to behave perfectly in all instances. However, if you want a healthy, balanced relationship that lasts, strive to do as little as possible of the things that will be outlined below, as they could weaken and pose stress on your relationship. Mistake number 1. Being too active in setting up dates. Don't always be the person texting first, calling, and initiating plans. Otherwise, the guy will think you have no life, and everything evolves around him. Allow the man to mostly initiate conversations or dates. Give him time to reach out. Don't be impatient. Take it easy. Try to delay your answers slightly. If the man gets used to you being the one doing all the reaching out, they'll stop making an effort, because they know you will. Moreover, the less the guy invests in a relationship, the less value he will see in you. Show him you are a scarce good he has to work for. Don't be like a salesman who is desperately trying to make you buy his product. It is easy to see that he needs to make the sale, more than you need the product. Men will be more attracted to women they have to work for, rather than those girls that come to them too easily. Mistake number 2. Being needy. Neediness, clinginess, and asking for constant validation are things that should be avoided. There are no irresistible victims, so avoid insecurity and bitterness. The harsh reality is that being needy is worse than being ugly or boring in the dating game. Needy women will end up letting men abuse and walk all over them. Asking for affection and confirmation don't work. If he doesn't give it to you freely and willingly, do not ask for it. We live in a free world, and everybody gives what they can and, in the way they feel like. So, do not burden him and request that he fulfills your needs. Make sure you are self-sufficient and do not depend on anyone, materially or psychologically. Be sure enough of yourself that you do not rely on external validation, on receiving attention, compliments, etc. While these are things nice to have, which can be appreciated when they happen, your opinion about yourself has to be solid and stable, regardless of whether you receive this validation from others or not. Mistake number 3. Trying to change him. Do not make the mistake of thinking that he will change over time. People do not really change, unless they want to. Either he is affectionate and compassionate by nature, or he's not. If you cannot live with it, find someone else that can give you what you are looking for. Mistake number 4. Criticizing the opposite sex as a whole. Not all men are trash. He is a man, do not forget that. He will not take it well, even if he pretends to be okay with it. Imagine if he was the one telling you that all women are bitches, that would make you a bitch too, right? Avoid complaining and listing all your worries. No one can take so much burden. On the long term, it will become impossible to bear. Mistake number 5. Lying. Do not lie about your hobbies, just to match with his. Be real and honest. Women should not be afraid to express their opinions and remain honest with what they like or don't like. Let the guy talk, practice more listening as opposed to talking and disclosing about yourself. Always speak the truth, because things can get awkward quickly if you are caught in a lie. If the guy is into camping and you hate it, do not pretend to be excited about it, just to bond over the subject. One day he might invite you to go camping together, which might quickly become very weird, especially if you become hysterical at the bare sight of an insect, or you have no idea how to build a tent. Mistake number 6. Confessing feelings early on. If you confess your feelings to your potential partner too early in the dating process, you're risking killing all the suspense and mystery, and suddenly becoming less desirable to him. It is better to wait for him to confess his feelings first, or just delay telling him how you actually feel for a while. Let him wonder. Mistake number 7. offering gifts or trying too hard. Never give the guy presents, especially early on in the dating process, unless it is his birthday or Valentine's Day, and you are both exchanging gifts. This kind of attitude may be sending the wrong message, showing the woman is trying too hard. It was as if her affection for him is not enough, and she needs to deliver extra to make it worthwhile for him to be with her. Mistake number 8. Being overly transparent. There is absolutely no need for you to tell him everything that you have been doing with your time. Leave some spaces. Let him wonder what you have been up to. Do not clarify where you have been or who you have been with. Let your partner or potential partner question. Give a brief explanation, and change the topic swiftly. If he knows everything about you, every little thought that crosses your head, you will become like an open book, and soon there will be nothing left of you to discover. You become too predictable and boring to him. Instead, it is better to keep him guessing. That way, you will have his full attention and keep him coming back for more. Mistake number 9. Being afraid to disagree. You are your own woman, you have thoughts and opinions of your own. Do not be afraid to voice them. You and your date are different people, and it's okay to have different points of view. Agreeing to everything, all the time, risks making you look eager to please. Be your own person, and stand for what you believe in. Be genuine, be real, and you will automatically come off as more confident and more attractive. Confidence is sexy. Mistake number 10. Asking for commitment. One of the other big mistakes you can make, after spending more time with him, is to ask him to commit to you. If he actually wants you, then he is going to be the one who wants to have the commitment discussion. Especially if he feels you are a busy, fun, and an exciting woman with many options. He is going to want to lock you down immediately. However, if you push him into commitment, the actual message you are sending him is that you fear and that you are insecure. Why does he have to commit right away? Are you maybe anxious about losing him? Nobody, not even a guy who could be ready to commit to the right person, wants to talk about commitment. Especially not on the first few dates. It is unnecessary and it comes across as forced. This could end up making you look desperate. No guy wants to hear, "We have to talk," or "I don't know where this is going." So, sit back, relax, and let things flow naturally. Give the guy some time to warm up to you and just enjoy the first few dates. If you notice that a significant amount of time has passed and he has not shown any signs of commitment, go ahead and put some distance between you two. Start considering other options. We arrived to the end of our brief dating guide. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. For more dating advice, feel free to access the link to my Amazon ebook, added in the video description below. Until we hear from each other again, keep a positive attitude and do not settle for less than you deserve.